Greetings, this is the Black Ink Temple once again. I guess I will have to do these picture videos more often since I'm having trouble with my camera. But anyways, let's get into the video. Growing up, since a little child, I've always felt so different in my skin, in this vessel. I felt so out of place with the rest of the flock. I remember going to school, grade 1, and I remember getting into my first class, and the moment I got there, I felt like I did not belong there. Everybody was making a whole lot of noise. All these kids were playing around. It was hectic, and I was just there observing. I did not feel the need to play with anyone or the need to indulge in their little games. I felt so mature, like I was an adult surrounded by immature souls, by new souls. So with this feeling, moving forward, I've always been alone. I've never really tried to reach out and make friends, because I've been misunderstood a lot, and they say that a silent person is a dangerous person. So this also encouraged fear among other people. It encouraged hatred and jealousy amongst other people towards me. So when all this is happening, it really made me more alone. And as time went on, I started becoming hateful towards these so-called human beings. And I've always thought that something was wrong with me because I've never really fit in. Not one friend, not one person has ever entered my life since then. I've never let anyone in because I just feel that different. I see everything from a third person perspective. Even to this day, every time I take a walk, I always feel myself as if I'm in this third person perspective, and it's really hard to explain. But imagine playing a game like GTA and you're controlling the character. You know that character is just a vessel, is just a game character, and you are the god that is controlling that person. That's pretty much how it is. So I've always felt as if something was missing inside of me. I've never felt complete, and I'm still working on that to this day. Until I discovered spirituality, and that kind of gave me some form of completion, but not completely. I am not there yet. But what I really want to talk about is that feeling, that third person perspective feeling is really you being in a vessel, but your true self is really outside of your vessel. Your true energy is not your vessel, the vessel that you think you are occupying. That is not your true self. You're really here to experience this physical dimension, to learn and guide and teach and grow and feel pain and suffering. All the negative emotions become a necessary tool in order to build you. Not everyone is like this. Most people are just creations of the matrix. Most people are just there to test you, which is why you cannot relate to other people, because your energy is really not of this world. It's not coming from ego. It's really not coming from ego, but it is coming from my past experiences and what I've learned going through hell. I could talk more about my life, but I don't really want to do that in this video. But everything that I have gone through, that I have went through, my hellish childhood, it all seemed to lead me to my current position. When I look back at everything that has happened to me, it's just, I'm starting to understand that it was really necessary for everything to go the way it was going. It was necessary for me to become isolated because everybody's energy was not of benefit to me. You know, I am in a Christian country, almost everyone is, and I was the only person that felt different, that asked questions, that saw things for what they truly are. And throughout all this, it's just made me become the person that I am today. And it made me realize that out of all the population in this country, why me? Why me? Why do I have to be different from everybody else? It is because some of us are chosen. It is true. There are a few select people in this entire planet who are meant to guide people and awaken souls. And if you feel different from everybody else, you don't need to hate yourself for that or try to fit in. You just have to move with the ocean current. Let the universe guide you. Do not force relationships. Do not force anything to happen. Let things come to you. Because when you start to force things, you are going to end up destroying yourself. And I had to learn that the hard way. If you feel different, then there is a reason for that. There's no need for you to force anything. Do not fight the ocean current, just swim with the ocean current. Okay. Now I've also created this Patreon so that I can gather people who feel the same way, who are on the same path. And if you feel the same, I do encourage you to join my Patreon. So you can find the link down in the description. I teach meditation techniques, qigong, energy work, and so much more. Anyways, that is all for today. If you've learned something, if you can relate, like and subscribe. Always remember that we are gods and everything happens in divine timing.